Yo, what up, Soul Fam? So I promised I'd show you the sketch I've been working on. This is a Luna moth. And what I did here is that I took the 7 sisters and I broke them down into these kind of 7 different roles of women in my life. So we've got the lover, the mother, the sister, the friend, the family members, the priestesses, and the teachers. And this is just like a sketch from my mind, with no references, just thinking about the Luna moth and the moon as kind of this very, very divine feminine light source energy. And, you know, it's also, what else do we have? You know, I remember when I was a little kid once, some kids in the schoolyard, actually they were girls, had gotten like a moth and were like taking the pigment off of its wings. I think sometimes when we see really beautiful things, we don't always know how to touch them appropriately. So it really hurt me though. I think we should know not to touch things in a way that's going to rub off in that way, like to hurt something, to take its pigment. And I hadn't really thought about that story in a long time, but I remember like really being broken up and I got angry. I reamed these girls out. I was like, I started crying and I got really upset. And I think they'd realized that what they'd done was just to like hurt something out of their own sort of weird curiosity. So luckily that's like, you know, just a memory that I don't always think of. But I was also talking to my friend John. He's like a real badass type of guy. He has like an auto shop in San Jose. He drives a Chevy Nova and it's ripped, dude. And like, you just wouldn't want to mess with this guy. He's super nonviolent. One of the chillest guys, an artist. And he loves cats. He had this little tomcat that he loved and he lost. He never wanted to get a cat again. But his partner got a cat. It was this female cat. And he just was ignoring it. Eventually, anytime he tried to pet it, she would like snap at him. And eventually, you know, they had a moment one day though where he just asked her what was what. And she's like, dude, do you recognize that I'm not a tomcat? Like, I'm a girl cat. And maybe just like try touching me a little differently. So he did, you know, he touched her with a different kind of hand than the hand he was playing with the tomcat. And now they're fast friends. So, you know, touch things gently, as closely to the most beautiful things. This is about respect. And if anyone wants to say otherwise, you know, meet me on Basquiat's grave and we can have a conversation.